forward to our cabaret lounge, doesn't it? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you've enjoyed the entrance. Even in itself was an incredible experience. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. It's truly very special. Before we begin, I want to give a big round of applause to all of our local partners for coordinating this and putting it all together for us this evening. Now, before we get into the official part of the evening, I just have a couple of housekeeping things for you all. The bathrooms are just behind us on your left, the gentlemen and the ladies as well, should you need them. And we'll be leaving the exact same way that we came in. We'll be starting with the back tables first so we can get out to the buses so there's no bottlenecks there. So please do kindly wait for the assistance of our crew. They'll be up the back of the venue when the show is done. But now I would love to welcome to the stage our wonderful captain. He's going to say hello and introduce the evening. And we were walking down here just before and he was laughing at me because I'm sinking in to the grass with these high heels on. And he actually shared with me that he's done a high heel course, ladies and gentlemen. You wouldn't believe it. He truly is the Crazy Viking. So please put your hands together for the Crazy Viking, Captain Michael.
Well, a very good evening, everybody. How are you doing so far? Oh, they have smoke too. Ah, all right. Grace, tell me, what are we doing here this evening?
We are about to watch an incredible traditional show, Captain, and I can see you've got the hat on, looking fabulous. Looking absolutely fabulous. You're not in your sparkly jacket tonight.
No, I don't need that. Why?
But you do have your socks on, I believe.
Of course. You have to be backed up. Red and green. Yeah.
He never misses a beat, ladies and gentlemen. But now I think we should get straight into the show, Captain.
What do you think? We talk too much.
We do, so let's get on with it. We are going to welcome to the stage your MCs for the evening. We have Lynn and Kent. So without further ado, welcome to your As Amazing evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to As Amazing Evening event, a magical evening at Bun Pui Tourist Village with folk music and Vietnamese dress show. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to welcome you, passengers from Azamara Pursuit here in this green surrounding.
Did you enjoy the great welcome with the traditional game and craftsmanship out there? Yes, and there's more to come. Tonight we would like to tell you the really beautiful cultural story of Vietnam on this stage. And the festive, colorful atmosphere and the deep love of people to this land are what we would like to tell you tonight.
Are you ready to discover with us? Yeah, that's good. So Vietnam is a diversified country, culture with 54 ethnic groups of people living on its territory. Therefore, tonight in the show, you will enjoy unique musical instrument and colorful costume of different peoples.
And the show tonight is prepared by Saigon Tourist Travel Service Company and Minh Cuong Entertainment Band. What would we present to our distinguished guest tonight, Lynn?
First of all, we would like to bring our guests, all of you, up to the mountain in the northwest of Vietnam. You know, the northwest of Vietnam, we have the highest peak in Vietnam and also the roof of Indochina. That is the Phan Xipang mountain. It stands at 3,143 meters above the sea level. And here in the springtime, the spring will come with cold winds and beautiful flowers. And this is also the time for the village fairs. You know, the fairs is a special occasion because that is a time that young men and women wear their best Sunday clothes, riding the horses to the market, not only for shopping, but also for gaming, drinking, eating, and especially looking for their loves.
Wow! The song of the spring on the mountain is also the song of their love for peaceful and beautiful lives. You know that Hmong migrated to Vietnam a long time ago from China, and now their communities in the northwest of Vietnam is around 1.5 million people. And the Hmong people are really famous for their colorful dress. And now we would like to invite you to enjoy the song Contemplating Cloud on the Top of the Mountain, accompanied by a group of dancers in Hmong dress. Please enjoy.
Đỉnh núi ngắm nhìn mây bay, tiếng khen lá theo gió đùa qua đây, từng nhịp bước với lời ca hay. Tây Bắc ơi sương mờ răng lối, bình minh lên sáng cạn núi đồi. Tiếng gà rừng gáy sớm cho mẹ em lên giấy, tiếng cười vui đến trường cho em thơ học chăm. Ngày mai sáng tươi ta xây dựng quê hương, trên đỉnh núi ngắm nhìn mây bay, ta thấy cuộc đời hay hay. Theo gió đùa qua đây, từng nhịp bước với lời ca hay. Tây Bắc ơi sương mờ răng lối, bình minh lên sáng cạn núi đồi. Tiếng gà rừng gáy sớm cho mẹ em lên giấy, tiếng cười vui đến trường cho em thơ học chăm. Để ngày mai sáng tươi ta xây dựng trên đỉnh núi ngắm nhìn mây bay, ta thấy cuộc đời hay hay. Tiếng gà rừng gáy sớm cho mẹ em lên giấy, tiếng cười vui đến trường cho em thơ học chăm. Để ngày mai sáng tươi ta xây dựng trên đỉnh núi ngắm nhìn mây bay, ta thấy cuộc đời hay hay. Trên đỉnh núi ngắm nhìn mây bay, ta thấy cuộc đời hay hay. Trên đỉnh núi ngắm nhìn mây bay, ta thấy cuộc đời hay hay.
Wow, thank you, singer and dancer. Thank you very much. How did you enjoy that? Yeah, so I hope that the song of that spring did bring you more energy and inspiration for the tour in Vietnam. And what would we have now? That will be dress show. You know, dressing is an important integrated part of culture, because by looking at the dress of people, you can tell the history, the tradition, and also the development of the country. Following will be the collection, the typical collection of the costumes of people living in the north, the central, and the south as well. And through this, you can see the culture of Vietnam. So please enjoy.
Here comes the command couple. It's in the extravagant Byzantine style with a lot of gold decoration, necklace and bracelets. The gentleman is wearing the golden decoration attire, showing his power and strength, while the lady wears a charming dress, showing her sweet and gentle dreamer. You know, the Khmer community is one of the ethnic minority in Vietnam. Living in the Mekong Delta, most Khmer people practice the Ramadan. Many of their festivals relate to Buddhism and the moon.
In front of you are the king, the queen, and the princess in Cham traditional dressing. Cham people live in the central Vietnam, in the strip of the dry, sandy land along the beach. They are well known with Cham towers and temples, with Cham sculpture, with the practice of Hinduism, the art of weaving clothes and making pottery by hand. The dressing and dance of Cham people usually show the attractive beauty of Apsara, the dancing goddesses, or the robust figures of the Cham gods. So now the king, the queen, and the princess of Cham people.
And now on the stage, you can see the fancy dresses of ethnic minority people living in the northern highland of Vietnam. One lady wears the Thai costume with a long dress buttoned in the middle of the upper part. Over her head is a simply colorful peel scarf. Another lady on the left wears the costume of Khmer people. Khmer is one of the oldest ethnic people in the northwest Vietnam. You can see Khmer dress is somewhat similar to the that of Thai people, but the buttons are silver coins and decorated more with shells.
On the stage now comes the Hmong lady and a Yao lady in festive dress. They are also minority ethnic peoples living in the northwest of Vietnam. Their dresses always catch the eyes of visitors at the Highland market fairs because nothing is more vivid than the younger pink chicks in colorful dresses and rich decoration selling handicrafts or fresh vegetables. Look at the icon hat with tassel of the Hmong and the silver bracelets of the Yao people. You can visualize the romantic mountainous area with tilting houses, warm coal stoves, and the horse hopping on the terrace rice field.
Now on the stage, welcome to the wedding procession of Vietnamese traditional dress. Besides áo dài, the traditional dresses are also elegant and symbolic of Vietnamese costumes. The bride is wearing the dress used daily by royal family, such as the queen, the princesses, and the concubines. wedding processions of Vietnamese traditional dress. Besides áo dài, the traditional dress is also elegant and symbol of Vietnamese costume. The bride is wearing the dress used daily by royal family, such as the queen, the princesses, and the concubines. The dress had the rectangle pattern around the collar and many images of flower and finishes. The groom is wearing the formal five-part dress with long big sleeve for these special occasions. The young men and women in the wedding procession are all in five-part traditional dresses.
So once again, these are all the custom of different peoples of Vietnam. Well, thank you. Thank you, models. Ladies and gentlemen, which dress do you like the best? Which dress do you like the best? I hear áo dài, right? So, in a few days' time, when you travel in Vietnam, you will have the chance to buy an áo dài. So, remember, áo dài has two flaps like this, and it can fly with the wings. So, when you buy áo dài, remember to buy the pants as well. Do not wear the flaps without the pants, you know. It is too sexy for anybody to look at. Okay, so, but for me, you know which dress I like the best? I like the one with a lot of gold decoration. Why? Gold is very expensive now. Okay, so now what would we bring to you now? Now there will be the string concerto, string bamboo xylophone concerto with the simple instrument of people in the central highland of Vietnam. So we leave the northern highland, now we go to the central highland of Vietnam, and you will see the string bamboo xylophone, that one. It is made of bamboo tube tightened by the bamboo string, and it makes the sounds with the stick with rubber on top of the stick. And we have the concerto with the monochord. That is a unique musical instrument only in Vietnam. It has only one string. And we also have the drums and the 16-string zither and the lithophone and the moonship and the shape guitars. So all of this will come to you in a piece of music named Sunrise on the Highlands. So the beauty of the mountain and forest at dawn will be depicted through this piece of music. Please enjoy.
such a charming rhythm and sound. I almost forgot and stayed there and forgot to go out here. And next on this stage will be a gift from the north of Vietnam. You know that cylindrical drum or trống cơm. This small drum is the HO national drum of Vietnamese people. Easy to play, but it's not really easy because like how choiceful to have a trống cơm, and it's a blessed for those who can play skillfully. The lyrics and the melody of this will be performed by a band, a boy or girl, and trống cơm contribute a unique sound, now happy and cheerful, now low, soulful and worthful, recalling the innermost feeling of one's homeland. And the drum is held at bow end of strip by two hands. And now we would like to invite you to the special performance trống cơm.
So that is the folk music, but with the modern rhythm. That is the fusion. How do you like that? Very strong, very rapturous. Is that right? And what would we have now? Now we will have the rock over there, but not for rock and rolls. That will be the stone lithophone solo performance with the piece of music entitled Reverberation of the Country. And This is a copy of the oldest musical instrument ever found in the central highlands of Vietnam. 7 original sets have been found dating back to about 6,000 years. So, reverberation of the country describes the joyous festival of the people. The piece of music consists of 2 parts. The first part is about spring with rapturous sound, and the second part calls to God for fortune and luck. And that will be also the prayers for the fortune and luck for all of you. for.
Ladies and gentlemen, Saigon Ho Chi Minh City is only 330 years old, and we have the proud story of our ancestor, long time going here to reclaiming the muddy and the jungle, digging the irrigation system to the water acid soil, harnessing the crocodile, the tiger, and to build the city that is now Ho Chi Minh City.
So together with the Vietnamese people coming here, there is also a group of Chinese people who ran away from the Qing dynasty in China, also came to Vietnam and asked to take refuge in Vietnam, and they also came here. And we have the Khmer people living here also, and later the Cham people also came. So all of the ethnic groups of people live in Ho Chi Minh City. They built and make the today Ho Chi Minh City and Mekong Delta. So our dynamic city mingle different culture, but very hospitable and very friendly.
And continue on the stage, the song The Southern Land will be a solo performance, illustrated with festival drumming with 15 dancers, showing the unity, the pride, and the power of the pioneers of this new land. Please enjoy.
còn đâu đây tiếng gió ngược phi mang ơn con tàu vô sóng bờ xa nếp non sau tiếng nhạc kêu chiều buồn xuôi hương phương nam phiêu bạc thủy triều dẫu trải qua thăng trầm dòng tố qua bao cuồng bể dâu mãi dâng cho đời bài tình ca đất phương Nam chờ trăng lên cất tiếng gọi nhau đất hải tan tình đường thắm hồn ai tiếng khôn sao gió lòng tư bề thuyền ai xuôi phương Nam khoan nhạc trôi lững lờ đã trải qua bao vào mùa mưa nắng qua bao cuộc đổi thay mãi dâng cho đời bài tình ca đất phương Nam.
Ladies and gentlemen, the song of the Southern Land also ends the cultural show of us tonight. The show is organized by Saigon Tourist Travel Service Company and Minh Cuong Entertainment Band. Thank you very much for your listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big hands again for our dancer, musician, and model. Thank you so much.
We hope that the show has brought you enough inspiration and energy for touring in Vietnam.
On the occasion of the Lunar New Year of the Horse, may we wish you health, peace, and prosperity. Thank you. Goodbye and good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your amazing evening. Please put your hands together one more time for all of our incredible performers this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy the show? Thank you so much for joining us this evening. And I know they're just here. Please give them one more round of applause. All of our local performers, our local agents that partnered with us to make this all happen this evening. Thank you all so very much. What a special night it has been, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's time to head back to the ship. So at your leisure, we're going to start with the tables at the back of the venue first for ease and flow. So please follow the direction of our crew members. Our buses are ready and waiting for you. So we've got the crew up the back there. They will guide you out. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have our restrooms to your left if you do need to go before we head back to the ship. But once again, thank you so much for joining us for your amazing evening, and give it up one more time for all of our locals this evening. We'll see you back on board.